That's right, and a big gumbo festival happening this weekend downtown Mobile, actually the 5th annual American Red Cross Gumbo Cook-Off. And today we have Tony from the Hungry Owl who's going to teach us how to make some seafood gumbo, right?
That's right, that's right.
Looks like we need a lot of stuff to make this right.
It takes a lot of ingredients, it does.
So what do we need? Right
here we have, you know, you're going to start off with your roux, which is actually back here. We use Conecuh bacon fat and flour, equal parts. Cast iron skillet, just get that going, and then in that you'll put your trinity, onions, pepper, celery.
Okay.
Make it a holy trinity with the garlic.
I like it.
And then from there we go with the okra, and then our seasonings. We have salt, pepper, celery seed, onion powder, owl dust, which is our signature seasoning, tomato paste, and then from there we'll go in with our proteins.
All right, and you said we start with the roux?
The roux, that'll be right here, and we just basically get our bacon fat in.
All right.
Get that going.
And the roux, again, the hardest part.
This is the longest part. This is just all-purpose flour, sifted.
All right. And you have it on high heat, but again, stir, stir, stir. You don't want to ever leave a roux, right?
Never walk away. We start this off on high and then probably turn it down just a little bit.
Okay. And how long do you like to let this roux cook together? What do you even say when you're making a roux? I've always heard make a roux, but never really cook a roux. I guess it would be considered cook.
Yeah, it's cook. I like to I go by color.
Okay.
So just keep it moving. Don't let it burn. And I like maybe a dark peanut butter.
Dark peanut butter color.
Would be what I'm looking for.
Okay.
You'll start smelling it. You can tell.
Okay.
And then you really know it's kind of going.
Okay, that sounds good. Now let's talk about this big festival that's coming up this weekend. Again, 5th annual. It's this Saturday from 11 to 2 in Bienville Square. A lot of stuff going on, right?
Yeah. We'll be a judge this year, and we'll have a tent in Restaurant Alley. I think we'll be doing some sweets since there's so much gumbo going on.
Yeah.
So we'll have some lemon bars over there to sample, and yeah, it's just a good event. We're happy to be a part of it.
Awesome. There's going to be a kids area, so all the little ones will have something to do, some live music, and everyone who goes will be entered to win some great prizes like a Wind Creek Casino getaway package, a bicycle, a golf travel set, so a lot more. And you can get tickets in advance or you can get tickets at the gate. So make sure that you log on to our website and find out all about the tickets and that Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. And this recipe will also be there, so now it's starting to boil. And
really start to smell it now.
Yeah, oh, it smells great. So we're just waiting for that color.
Yeah, just wait here and
stir, stir, stir.
It'll develop itself.
Okay, sounds good. So we'll continue getting this roux ready, and then when we come back, we'll start adding all of the other ingredients.
We are back in the kitchen this morning. We are cooking with Tony from the Hungry Owl. We're making seafood gumbo, and it's all a part of what's happening this weekend. This is Elizabeth Saunders with the Red Cross. This is part of a big gumbo cook-off that raises money for y'all, right?
That's right. We're in our 5th year, and this year we're looking at making at least $20,000. It's grown every year, and we're looking to grow it more in the future. And we're excited to have Tony come and be a judge for us this year.
This is pretty fantastic. I have a feeling, Tony, if you made this gumbo up for judging, it would win all kinds of prizes. It smells absolutely delicious here. So you've gotten to the part, we're going to talk a little bit about, you've made the roux for the gumbo.
Yeah, we've got the roux here. So at this point you would go in with your vegetables.
Which I like, you call it the Trinity? Is this the Trinity?
This is the Trinity.
Okay.
Yeah, onions, peppers, and celery.
Okay.
And then the garlic, which I've already put in, it makes it the Holy Trinity, if you will. Next you have the okra. Just cook that right into the roux there, and then we basically, at this moment, you just let this cook down. We would add this roux to our stock, our shrimp or chicken stock.
Which you make yourself?
We make ourselves.
Okay.
And then from that point, you start adding your proteins.
If you're making this at home and you don't have time to make your own stock, you could use the store-bought kind for this part, right?
You could use a store-bought kind, or, you know, if you're going to use chicken, you could boil your chicken and then use the broth you boiled your chicken in before you pull it.
Okay.
that would be a good way to kind of make your own stock.
Very good. Okay, so this is one of the things. The great thing about this weekend is that you can actually taste what Tony's making here, because y'all have a part of this event called Restaurant Alley.
Right, that's what it's a new event we're doing this year as part of Gumbo Cook-Off. Restaurants didn't really want to put their gumbo up for competition, so we thought about this to have them just come and share what they make, and so maybe drum up some business for themselves. So we do have the Hungry Owl will be there, and I think that they're actually serving dessert.
I think we're going to do a sweet this year. Yeah.
I've eaten in the Hungry Owl, and the food is really good, and this food right here smells absolutely delicious. How long do you have to let this go with all of your vegetables in there?
Just till they cook down. You know, your okra will need to kind of get past that slimy stage, if you will.
Okay.
And really, once you get there, you're ready.
Okay, so this right here is the roux with the spices and the vegetables in it. What else do you have all laid out here? If you're prepping this ahead, you have a lot of ingredients.
These are the seasonings that I've already put in the roux.
Okay.
And so what we have left here is our Conecuh sausage, the chicken that we boiled and pulled, green onion for garnish, and then some candied jalapeno that we're going to garnish with.
From start to finish, would you say how long does it take you to make this gumbo?
A few hours.
A couple hours.
Maybe 3 hours.
Okay, and is it better the longer it can sit in here and just kind of cook away?
Absolutely. It's always better the next day.
Okay, that's actually very true, that it is always better. Good when you have things that leftovers are good too, right?
Awesome.
That works out great. Okay, so as you continue to cook this down, which is what it looks like, it's doing pretty good right there.
Yeah.
And then how much of everything do you have in there? How big, when you put this in, is it going to be a big pot like this? Is that what we've got going?
Yeah, this is going to thicken that pot.
Okay, so one of the things that I notice about gumbo recipes whenever I go to make it at home, it always has big giant serving sizes, right?
Yeah, this is probably the smallest pot of gumbo I've ever made.
And I'm sure that everyone here at Studio 10 and Fox 10 will eat it right up. There won't be any of that left.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so if you want to go this weekend, the big gumbo cook-off is what time and where?
It's from 10 to 2, it's from 11 to 2 on Saturday, and it is in Bienville Square. You can get tickets online, or you can go to Ace Hardware stores on Moffett and Schillinger.
Okay, very good. And all of this benefits the Red Cross, and we're going to continue to cook up this yummy gumbo. We've got some rice, and oh, it smells so good in here, and we're going to continue to cook this up, and we'll finish this up coming up in just a little bit. Cherish?
Good morning. Thank you for joining us here on Studio 10 in our great kitchen set. We have Tony from the Hungry Owl and Elizabeth from the American Red Cross making some gumbo, because we're talking about the big 5th annual American Red Cross Gumbo Cook-Off happening this weekend in Bienville Square. This is always a local favorite. So going to be a lot of gumbo there, we know that.
Right, there are 15 teams competing this year. Today is the deadline, so people can still sign up today to be a team.
Okay.
The fee is $300. You get 30 tickets, so it's the $300 value. And then we've got 15 teams, and everybody can come out and taste all the gumbo they can handle. And then for the kids, we've got hot dogs, we've got a bounce house, we've got some games for them to play. So we've got some kid activities too.
Very nice. And I heard that everybody who goes is entered to win some pretty nice prizes, too.
That's right. We do have a prize drawing, and one of the big prizes is a Wind Creek package, as well as some luggage and a golf package and all kinds of different little things.
All right. That's this Saturday from 11 to 2. Tickets are $10 in advance. Now, where do we need to get those advance tickets?
You can get them at the Red Cross office. You can get them at Ace Hardware stores on Moffett and Schillinger, and also online.
And you can also get them that day at the gate for $12, so a couple dollars more, and $10 or $12. It's all going for a wonderful cause. It's going to be going to the American Red Cross. All right, now you have some gumbo here you've been working hard on, and it's smelling great. Everybody is coming in. We have some news photographers here. We're coming in, some producers, and everybody's going, what is that fantastic smell? And this is it. So I'm going to let you remind everybody what you put in this gumbo.
So we started with the roux, bacon fat, flour. We added all of our vegetables and our seasonings. We let all of that cook down, and then we had our shrimp and chicken stock already boiling. So we've added all of the roux, vegetable seasonings, everything to this stock. So now we'll add Conecuh sausage.
Okay.
A little bit of sausage. The chicken we pulled, and we used the stock for the gumbo.
Okay.
Normally at this point we would add the jumbo shrimp. Now I've already put those in, so they would be ready.
Okay.
So we will just serve this up.
Now, I see, is that jalapenos over there?
That is just a little different take that the Hungry Owl is going to be using as a garnish.
Ah, I like jalapenos.
Yeah, they're candied jalapenos.
Ooh.
Very good. Not traditional, but delicious nonetheless.
That is a giant bowl of gumbo.
This is
Elizabeth,
your
have you ever
bowl.
seen a bowl
No,
that big?
I have not.
That is pretty big. I don't know if I can finish all that, but I am sure going to dig in. Well, that looks fantastic. Thank you both for being here. Make your plans to attend the big Gumbo Festival this weekend downtown Bienville Square. I can't wait to eat that. Ooh, and I especially want to try these Hungry Owl special jalapenos. Thank you again for being here, and we will be right back after this.
Thank you.